So here's how I spent my Saturday, and that's really the only thing I am qualified to talk about is my own experience. So this is what I'm doing. So it is the Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend, and I feel like this weekend always kind of goes by in a flash. So remembering what day it is and what's going on is kind of a blur. But today I wanted to get out and do something because yesterday, Friday, we just kind of sat in and did nothing all day, which was lovely to have everyone all together. My husband didn't have to work, so we gotten home from Delaware, so we were just chilling all together, and he actually ended up cooking a turkey, which was delicious. We do like our own family Thanksgiving together, like just three of us, and I know some people do that as a tradition. I love it, just making the Thanksgiving meal at home for just us and not having to entertain anyone or worry about anything. So that was simply delightful because he does a really good job cooking. He's great. I mean, he's a great cook, but I'm like the day-to-day blocking and tackling kind of food. Like I will put food on a plate. You'll have a protein, you'll have a complex carb, and you'll have a vegetable carb. So like that's what I'm good at. And you might get some berries for dessert. Like that's what I do. He's really good at he's like gourmet level cooking. So he bought stuff to make the turkey. He bought the turkey. He bought a brining mix. So we brined the turkey overnight, and he bought fresh herbs, tons of butter, lemon, and then like fingerling potatoes to put at the bottom of the pan. And then he started cooking because we were all just kind of taking it easy, like no stress to do anything. I mean, I did my normal cooking 3 meals a day, but I made a lot of leftovers, so that was easy. We have a lot of leftovers, so just putting food on a plate, heating it up, and putting it in front of people. That is my job. That is my parental role. So we didn't start cooking the turkey until like maybe 6 o'clock. So the bird didn't come out of the oven until 7, 8, 9 o'clock. So that's what we did yesterday. And it was gorgeous. Like it looked like an ad from a Williams Sonoma catalog or something. It was beautiful. And we have all the like stuff to make stuffing and cranberry. I bought cranberries, so we had that as well. But we just made the turkey yesterday, and again, it was gorgeous, but it didn't come out of the oven until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. We didn't start eating until 10. And then the other thing that happened is because we were taking it super easy and we were recovering from Thursday and all the travel, our sleep schedules got a little bit wonky, so the little one napped from like 10 to 12, and then she didn't go down again until like 4 p.m., which was my fault, my bad, and laying down with her and napping with her. I napped from like 4 till 6, which was terrible because bedtime is usually at 7:30. So the downside of all that laying around is that since we napped so late, she didn't end up getting to bed until like midnight, and by which I mean we do bedtime at 7:30. Like she was bathed and pajamas and book story time, teeth brushed, said our prayers and all that, but she didn't end up going to sleep until midnight. And if she's up, we're all up. So that was not the nicest because I usually count on the evenings to get stuff done and organize myself. So I did not have the time to do that yesterday, and I ended up kind of scrambling, but I ended up not getting some stuff done that I had wanted to because she was up and we were kind of taking time there. Like, to be honest, I spend like 60 to 70% of the time just recovering. I'll clean up, I'll clean the kitchen, I'll do some laundry, I'll eat some snacks, and that is my downtime. So we did not have that yesterday, and I very much needed it. So I ended up just eating while she was awake and bopping around. So not the greatest, but you do what you do. You catch what you can. So that's what happened. Then we had the turkey sitting around. So that was yesterday leading into today, and I had already was hoping to meet up with a friend for some sort of post-holiday hangout time, and it was lovely. So I did that, and I felt bad because of the sleep schedule being off. I like to leave the little one asleep so that my husband doesn't need to put her down, but he's a champ, he's a pro. He actually ended up getting her down for a nap himself, so that was wonderful. So I drove to go meet my friend. I had to give up a prime parking spot. I felt bad about that too. I'm like, is it even worth it? Yes, whenever asking, it is 1000% worth it. And I need to just stop criticizing. I'm not criticizing me, be critical. I'm very critical, cheerful and critical. So I need to stop criticizing other people for taking the time they need. Everyone parents in their own way, and that's just how it is. So I really needed this time away from my child, and it makes me a better parent when I come back. But I always feel a little twinge of, I don't know why. Like, I criticize other people for feeling mom guilt when they leave their kids. I'm like, what, are you kidding? Like, go enjoy your life. So I don't know why I would allow myself that same mom guilt. Like, there's no. I guess what I questioned was, is it worth it to spend time away from my family when the time we have together is not super rare? Like, we do spend time together, but lately over the past 2 months, my husband had been working so much, so we hadn't been spending as much downtime together. Like, we're physically together, but he's working, and it's easier for me to just leave and go to my mom's when he's working, because it's effort to pull the baby off of him, because she always wants to be with him when he's working. So we haven't been spending as much time when nobody needs to work together. So I wondered if it was worth it. I guess I wonder the balance between time spent by myself doing things that I like to do versus time spent as a family. And I must remember, for me, I think a good at least 2 to 3% of my time, if I'm looking like at a week or at a month, at least 2 to 3, maybe 5% of the time I should be spending just for myself, like guilt-free, me doing me, not me working. Like, that doesn't count as it can count, it's whatever, but I want to give myself the option of at least 2 to 3, like 5% of that time to do something just for myself. So that is exactly what I did today. I went and I met a friend for lunch, and then we walked around TJ Maxx, and then I went to Aldi and bought milk, diaper wipes, and orange juice. So that's what we did. That's what I did on my me time. Grocery shopping is not self-care. Grocery shopping is a break in the day, but that is not self-care. I mean, it's self-care could be whatever you want it to be, but grocery shopping is not self-care for me. It was lovely to see a friend and catch up in person, face to face. It was really, really good and important, because I realized that I'm losing the skill of relating to human beings in person. I'm not losing it. Losing that skill. I think I just haven't used it in a while, and I would like to do more of that. I can't ever see myself going into an office to work again, but I would like to have the option to work in an office. I think that might be nice. I adore working from home, and I really like it. So I'm looking at future, if I were to think about in the future any job that I would have, I would like to just have the option, not requirement, to be in the office. So there's that. And I would also love to start going to more conferences. I said this last year. I would like to either have my way paid to go to a conference or be paid to go to a conference. That is what I would like. That's the type of conference that I would like to attend. I was on the fence about attending FinCon, which is a financial and media conference, and I ended up not going after all, and releasing my ticket for resale. A kind friend bought it instead for me. So I would like the option to attend more industry events, either fully paid or to be paid to do that. So I'll put that out for 2024 goals. So that's what I did over the weekend. Came back, put some food on a plate for everyone. I made stuffing, gravy, and cranberry sauce, and we just had a Thanksgiving feast round 2. Very much looking forward to Thanksgiving sandwiches to come. So that's what I did for Friday and Saturday. Looking forward to another rest day on Sunday. That's what I got for you.